This is the Neutral Olive Black, Neutral Olive Kaki Cargo Noir. It's a Nike Air Max 1 Essential Premium. So these have just released. I saw them in an article on Sneaker News and it said they were set to launch in October of this year. So I was very surprised when I saw them on a website to pick up in the UAE where I live in Dubai. And the website, the store is called SVD. So they've got a branch here, physical store in Design District in Dubai. And then as far as I'm aware, they have other branches across Europe. So these shoes were just shipped out to me from Barcelona. I've not seen them on any other store in the UAE. So the regular ones like The Good Life, Concepts, Dropkick, not on the Nike website. So I was very, very surprised when I saw them on SVD. The great thing about SVD as well is, not that, you know, I have any vested interest in promoting them, but they usually sell shoes at a little bit less than most other retailers in Dubai. One of the things that really stood out to me about this shoe is the material that they use on the toe box, which is this hemp material. So it reminds me, the material at least, not the color or the colorway, but the material. It reminds me of the crepe hemp Air Max 1s that came out a few years ago. So I almost bought them. So retrospectively, I look back on, you know, these places like StockX and Stadium Goods that sell the shoe. And I was really, really tempted, but they were going just above retail. And I have a lot of trainers. I have a lot of pair of sneakers, so I just, didn't pull the trigger on them. So when I saw these with the hemp material, this particular colorway, it was just like this was made for me. So I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger now on the crepe hemps. The only difference I would say in terms of them and these, or the big difference I would say, would be the sole of the shoe. So this just has a regular sole. You know, they've used recycled materials. You've got the speckle there on the base, but the crepe hemps obviously had that crepe sole, which was really, really nice. I think this is actually probably more of a masculine colorway than the crepe hemps, because I remember they've got the turquoise or the light blue tick and air bubble. This has a black tick and a brown air bubble. So the brown air bubble matches the brown mudguard. This is a premium shoe, so they use premium materials. So the mudguard is like a very stiff leather, and the pattern is like a crisscross. It mirrors a little bit the crisscrossing on the hemp, just in a more subtle way. The exact same leather with the crisscrossing, the sort of indentation in the material, which is really, really nice. And then they use this kind of green plush crushed leather on the upper, which is really soft, really nice. They've used a brown sock liner, which matches the colors on the shoe very well with the mudguard and the bubble. You've got black eyelets at the top, and then you've got the branding on top of the tongue in black, and then on the back of the shoe in black as well. So when it comes to Air Max 1s, this is my 6th pair now. All my Air Max 1s have just basically they're the premium Air Max 1s for the pure reason that I'm just not a big fan of the material that they usually use on the toe box, and I'm not a fan of the synthetic whatever it is, the sort of, you know, comes in grey most of the time. So that was always really what put me off of the Air Max 1. My favorite silhouette has always been an Air Max 95. But yeah, quite simply, I'm very, very surprised that these dropped. Like I said, the place I got them, so it was 700 dirham. I don't usually pay retail, or I don't usually buy a sneaker as soon as it drops unless I really, really want it. Just because, you know, how many sneakers do you need? It's usually when they go on sale when I find it very difficult to pass up getting them. But I just like this so much. The main reason for me making this video is there's no other videos on this shoe yet, as it's just released. And when I buy a pair, I usually go on YouTube and look for a review just so I can hear a bit about, you know, the materials, or just see a little bit more of the shoe in a different light. And yeah, I guess just get a bit of an opinion on the shoe, which for these, obviously having just released, you're not going to find that yet. So hopefully this helps with people who may be considering buying this shoe. They'll watch this and that will help them decide whether they should get it or not.